Bum. I don't know why I love that new stinger, but it's really good. Welcome to Kanpai News. It's news, everyone.
To news.
News.
It feels like I'm patting myself on my own back, but you know, I don't care. I love that new stinger. It's good. Yeah. I didn't make it. I just found it.
You stole it.
Anyway, yeah, it's on the YouTube music library. It's fine. Anyway, it is Kanpai News for the week commencing the 22nd of October, 2023. It's almost Halloween. How are you boys doing?
Almost.
Slappy.
I'm expecting news that's a cut above the rest.
Above the rest, yeah.
Well,
okay,
if the pun might make Xeno foam at the mouth.
Is that a skana?
No.
Oh, okay. It's just a foam. It's just a LARP sword.
It looks like a skana.
Yes.
I played too much.
Skana doesn't have a.
Anyway. Anime news.
God. Yeah, let's get into the anime news. Let's get it. We got 10 stories together. Some of them there's some of them are pretty good. Some of them are pretty good. There's a couple that you might wanna skip depending on your tendencies.
Mm-hmm.
But well anyway. So let's start off nice. One Piece. The One Piece card game is launching a special collection linked to the Netflix live-action series. This set includes alternate versions of 9 existing cards, featuring pictures of the cast in their costumes, as well as an informative booklet. These cards will be available in Japan starting in February 2024, and in the English areas in April 2024. The card game originally came out in Japan in July 2022, and then globally in December 2022.
Nice.
There you go. That's
the kind of fun.
Did he appear in the?
Well, Arlong, yes.
Why don't I remember him?
But he's literally the enemy of the finale.
I must have spaced out on it. I must have hated it that much. Anyway, let's move on.
You're weird. All right. So the following is a bit of a sensitive story, and when we say brown banana, what we actually mean is low-angle voyeurist. So, anime music composer Yuya Saito was arrested by the Tokyo Metropolitan Police Department for violating a filming voyeurism act after being caught secretly recording brown banana footage of a junior high school girl using a mobile camera in his bag on the JR Akabane station platform. In police interrogation, Saito confessed to the crime, explaining that he was doing it to relieve stress. Saito has worked on the music and theme songs of various anime series, including Smile Pretty Cure, Precure, All-Stars New Stage Mirai no Tamadachi, and My Sweet Tyrant, and has also produced songs for idol group Momohiro, Clover Z, and others.
I swear this is not the first time that
shouldn't be around those.
Yeah. I swear this is also not the first time this excuse has been used. That it's to relieve stress. I don't get it.
But
it's still illegal.
Yes.
Indeed, it's still illegal photography.
I mean, part of me is just like, well, it doesn't matter what the reason is. It's still illegal.
Yes. I just don't understand why they give like such a weird excuse. Just anyway. Guess you got to try to say something.
You could say like, oh yeah, if I don't do this, my family will die because they're held at gunpoint. Like, still illegal.
Yeah.
Oh, very strange requirement. But anyway.
Move on. Yes.
Cool. Right. So, on September 25th, Platinum Games co-founder, game designer, and director Hideki Kamiya announced his departure from the company effective October 12th. Following his exit, he launched a YouTube channel and posted his first video, available in both Japanese and English versions. Kamiya stated that he'd felt refreshed after leaving the company and had been spending his time watching Netflix, YouTube, and Disney+, the poor bastard. He refrained from providing explicit detail about his departure from Platinum Games, citing the need to be cautious with his words and mentioning that he won't be able to work in the game industry for a year due to reasons. Despite his uncertain content plans for his YouTube channel, Kamiya, with Kamiya, with almost 3 decades of game design experience, promised to create content related to game development and encouraged viewers to share.
Unrelated to game development.
Apologies.
Unrelated to game
development, and encouraged viewers to share their ideas and suggestions. The video concludes with Kamiya, now unemployed, driving to Hello Work, an employment service organization, in his signature red Ferrari, mirroring the experience of many unemployed individuals in Japan. And I kind of just want to highlight in this, there's Ferrari. A very, very high chance. There's a very high chance that the reason why you can't work in the gaming industry is due to non-compete.
I was going to say that's definitely sounds like a non-compete.
But I mean, it just says due to reasons. Crazy. It's like he's not even allowed to talk about it. It must be like an NDA in there too, or something.
Yeah. Oh yeah, totally. Like, my contract has. It doesn't have an NDA that prevents me talking about my contract, thank God. But it does have a non-compete clause in it, which is just like, well, I mean, but luckily in the UK, our non-competes are a lot more restrictive. So it's like I can't work for web development to do with specific sales platforms and things like that, but in terms of being a developer, I can continue to work perfectly fine. Whereas in the States, they're a lot looser. So it's like, you can't be a developer of any kind for the next 5 years, which I think is personally a load of bollocks.
Yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy. Right.
Let us move on.
So we got another update on the whole Johnny and Associates thing, which if you haven't been following along with, God. that's fine. Don't. Essentially, there's a big scandal at Johnny and Associates. They're changing their name to Smile Up to work out, finish off their pay. Anyway, as part of all that, on Wednesday, idol group Johnny's West announced their name changed to just West. Smile Up, formerly Johnny's and Associates, was their talent agency and the source of the group's name. Similarly, the agency's many trainee idol groups, known collectively as Johnny's Jr., have simply been renamed to Junior. The decision to change the name also reportedly applies to Kanjani 8, to the Kanjani 8 group, although their name currently remains Kanjani 8 on Smile Up website. While working as Johnny's West, the 7-man idol group contributed theme songs to various anime series, including Ace Attorney, Monster Hunter Stories Right On, the 2018 Captain Tsubasa anime, and Captain Tsubasa Junior Youth Arc. So they've done work.
And it probably doesn't end there.
Yep. Hopefully, we'll soon know. Let's move on to other bad news.
Well, it's bad news, but it's kind of like expected, typical bad news.
Yeah.
Because Netflix has unveiled price hikes for its premium subscription plan in the United States, United Kingdom, and France. In the US, they're raising the cost from $19.99 to $22.99, as well as increasing the price of the ad-free basic subscription plan from $9.99 to $11.99. However, this particular plan is no longer available to new subscribers in the US, the UK, and Canada. In the UK, the new subscription price for premium will be £17.99, while basic with ads, basic without ads, and standard plan prices remain unchanged.
I'm sorry. What happened to the whole? We need to prevent people from sharing passwords because this is costing us a shit ton of money. When they block that, they got a shit ton more subscribers, and now, we're doing it because we don't want to price hike, and now they're still price hiking.
And now we're price
anyway.
hiking. Yep.
Because it's never about just making money. It's a for-profit corporation. It's about making all the money.
I'll tell you exactly what it is. It's because they made concessions to the writers, and now they have to actually pay them money, and so they're going to just charge the end user more, because heaven forbid they cut into their own profits. Goodness.
No, I think this is. I think Thalien's got this. I think this is just they want to make more money. It's just that they need to make all the money.
Well, yeah.
And it's just like...
They do.
I mean, it's crazy how many people now that I know that are just cancelling their subscription service because they're just getting ridiculous. This is the
only reason I haven't is because the basic ad-free plan hasn't changed price. So that's it. That's it for me. It's still low compared to premium. Therefore, I've kind of stepped with it because it hasn't gone up yet. And if it does, then yeah.
There's just too many shows for me that they've just cancelled or they're taking years to release and things like that. The fact that like Arcane came out in like 2020 and the second season still hasn't seen the light of day. It's like, what the fuck is even going on, right? Yep. Why is it taking so long to produce this stuff? I just think it's just too many people just spending money having meetings instead of actually doing any work. But anyway, we probably should. I was going to get into piracy, but you know, that's a whole other bag of beans. Fair. Right. Best Buy is set to cease the sale of DVDs and Blu-ray discs in early 2024, while continuing to offer video game sales due to shifting trends in media consumption. Sorry, I kind of read that out wrong. So they're going to continue to do video game sales, but they're stopping it because of shifting trends in media consumption.
Stopping everything else. Yeah.
This decision comes as physical media revenue in the US continues to decline, dropping from $1 billion in the first half of 2022 to $750 million in the same period of 2023. As reported by trade association experts, the digital entertainment group... as reported by experts in the digital entertainment group. Sorry, my bad. Another significant DVD distributor, Ingram Entertainment, also plans to exit the market in the near future. This leaves Walmart, Amazon, Target as the primary retailers for physical media in the US market.
So if you really want to have your anime on DVDs or Blu-ray,
I argue one small little fact that we have been in a economic crisis, a cost of living crisis for how long now?
Well, and how long will people?
It's only getting worse.
Yeah,
exactly.
And how streaming platforms boomed during the pandemic because. That's
people couldn't go out
and buy physical media.
I'd be interested to see what sales are like in 2024, but I guess we won't.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. Regardless of the cause, dropping a quarter of your revenue from billions down to millions. So 250 million is a lot of loss, regardless of what you're in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But still,
less
700
revenue.
But still, 750 million is still a lot that's available revenue.
This is the funny thing, but it's
not all the money, Xeno. It's not all the money.
They're just trying to make all the money.
What if next year it's only 125 million? Oh my god!
I mean, I could see the argument for like you don't want to have oh god, what's the name of the damn thing? Excess stock that won't shift. I can appreciate that argument, but we're getting to a point where more and more people are complaining yet again about streaming services just not one of our friends really likes the Disney show Pepper Ann. It's a Disney cartoon and it came out decades ago called Pepper Ann.
God, I can still
you cannot get it. Huh?
I can still hear the intro music in my head.
Fair enough.
It's not me. I'm not that friend, but I can still hear the damn intro music.
Okay, but regardless, you cannot see it on any streaming service, including Disney Plus, in the UK. Right? Likewise, we only got JoJo Part 5 Golden Wind, a couple of months ago, and it's just like, Fucking Part 6 has been available for like nearly a year. Why have you only just given us access to Part 5? So, like, you know, stuff is coming up and down off these platforms faster than a yo-yo. People are going to go back to...
I would love to see... I would love to see like mini disc cassettes or essentially fancy SD card cartridges that rather than actual discs, because you can't scratch them. They probably don't suffer from disc rot. You know, and they'd be smaller in general. I think it's great. I think that would be great. But anyway,
and with given the storage size of some of them, you could actually put a hell of a lot of a series on just one piece of physical media.
Oh God, yeah.
And yeah, so minimizing your costs for actual production.
Because there's so much wasted space on DVDs and stuff for movies. Anyway,
that's not true.
That's not true.
No, the encoding on DVDs and things is so horrifically low. It's MPEG 2, right? It's so low like, you know, that's why anything can bloody read a DVD and things.
Right.
It's MPEG 2. So, but it takes up like the entire disc. It's stupid. So, anyway.
Right. So, NHK's long-running documentary series, Professional Work Style, is set to air a unique episode dedicated to the fictional character Eren Jaeger from Attack on Titan, depicting him as a member of the Survey Corps, which is better than depicting him as the leader of a genocidal group of...
Oh my God.
Professional Eren Jaeger Special airs on October 23rd to celebrate the... Wait, what day is this coming out? It airs. It airs yesterday to celebrate the final part of the anime's last season, which will premiere on November 4th, with the episode aiming to dive into Eren's motivations and what being a professional means to him. This actually marks the first time the show has featured an anime character, although it did have one of the actual voice actors in a previous episode, and it will also include appearances from other Titan characters: Mikasa Ackerman, Armin Arlet, and Levi Ackerman. So, I don't know where you can find that. You might be able to look it up on YouTube.
I never knew that Mikasa and Levi were related. I also don't care. I don't care enough.
I just think they share a surname. I don't think they're actually directly related. It's a small city when you think about it.
My camera seems to have stopped working.
And how wouldn't they be related? Anyway.
I can't reset the position. Oh, no.
Oh, no. Right.
Well, just keep facing that way.
I'm stuck this way. Yeah. Okay, right. So let's move on to the next story.
Let's move on very quickly. An extremely quick one. In a post on the site formerly known as Twitter, we officially found out who the new voice of Mario and Luigi will be in an upcoming Super Mario Bros.
I guess it's not upcoming anymore. Is it? It's already out.
Oh yeah, no, it's set to come out on October 20th.
Yeah,
which has already happened.
The honor goes to Kevin Afghani, who appears to be a relative newcomer. Prior to this, he was Raditz in Dragon Ball R&R, a fan-made spin-off, Arnold in Genshin Impact, and he provided the voice work in Switch commercials.
Cool.
So,
congrats.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Wait, I just saw something. Skip next thingy. Dude,
you want to end on
No.
now?
I want you to I want you to
do it now?
Yeah, I want to do it now. Right, okay.
All right.
Bocchi the Rock Live, a live-streamed program celebrating the 1-year anniversary of Bocchi the Rock. TV Anime revealed that the anime's compilation film project consists of not one but 2 separate films. The first part, as initially planned, will premiere next spring, with the second part following in the subsequent summer.
There you go.
Damn!
When they announced it,
I don't know why the...
When they announced it, they only called it a project, so it seemed like it was only going to be one movie.
One, yeah.
But yeah, it's good news.
I don't know why they haven't
dubbed it.
Yeah, I still don't know why it hasn't been picked up by the West, considering how much this blew up on the internet.
Oh god, right? Yeah. The memes.
It's
just the memes, you know.
Well, the memes are still going.
Still going. I know.
Yeah. Anyway. Damn.
Oh, right. So Laws actually contributed a little bit to this. He gave us some info that he'd scoured on the internet. But if you haven't already, I've also seen this story other places. If you haven't, however, let us be the first to tell you that Bandai Namco Entertainment recently made the decision to halt client file downloads for the Gundam Metaverse project due to widespread reports that the client files contained unsecured and unencrypted 3D data related to Gundam plastic models. While the company hasn't provided further specifics, it plans to announce when the downloads will be available again through its website. Following these concerns, Bandai Namco confirmed that it's investigating the reported exposure of 3D data from the client files and intends to take the necessary actions to address this situation. The Gundam Metaverse project has been running its Gunpla Colony beta test, which initially started in early access for limited users in the United States and Japan on October 6th, with general access beginning on October 11th and set to continue until, again, yesterday. Bandai Namco aims to fully launch the project in spring 2024 and aspires to create an expansive metaverse by 2025 with features including an AI guide named Mello to assist users with the virtual environment. To date, Bandai have invested about 15 billion yen, or approximately $130 million, or 100 million British pounds, just pounds, into the Gundam-themed metaverse, with plans for players to purchase models through it. According to player reports, the beta runs poorly and is devoid of anything to do. So they sunk all that money in.
It's emblematic of anything with the word metaverse in there.
So yeah, the whole point is that this is supposed to be some sort of like virtual environment. Like if you've watched Gundam build divers, right?
Yeah.
They're trying to basically replicate that. But the crazy thing is, which is not in our synopsis, is that some of the 3D plastic model kit data were for Gundams that have yet to see the public eye.
Yeah.
Right? These were like first time. These were like unofficial reveals of Gundams that have not been made public as of yet. And it's just like, oh, you fucking Muppets. So.
But people have been working like overtime to turn this stuff into 3D printable files, which is fully illegal and you shouldn't do it. But I bet you can find it.
Is it technically illegal?
It probably is.
I believe it's because you are technically getting the product without having bought it. So it is it falls under a form of stealing. A form of theft.
But like this is akin to like VCRs and things like this. Like
it falls under the 3D printing stuff. Like for example, all 3D printers don't have the ability to print essential 3D printer parts.
But that's a hard encoded limitation.
Yes, but that's
it's not illegal to 3D print
similar
parts.
I mean, when they say you wouldn't download a car.
Yeah, it's probably.
I totally would.
It's probably not illegal to print the stuff. It's probably illegal to receive the files.
Actually, I think it's probably illegal to distribute the stuff.
That's probably also the case. Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, it's not illegal to record a movie using a VCR, right? It's not illegal to record a TV show using.
But it's illegal to distribute it to somebody else.
Exactly. So that's what I probably imagine it is.
Right.
That's but regardless, that is it for the news.
What a shit show, Gundam! What a shit show!
$130 million on this thing.
Yep.
Like what?
It's not
the fuck?
Not very sharp business acumen.
Oh my god. That hurt my brain. So should we end
on that bombshell? Make sure you stay tuned later this week for a nearly 4-hour Kanpai Cast where we go over so many shows from this season.
We do.
Make sure you use timestamps to skip to the ones you like, so you don't have to watch the whole thing.
Also, we're also back on the main channel.
We're back on the main channel. Hey,
here we are. Look at us. We're here.
Yep. See you everyone for next week, and make sure you get some. Go tell everyone the news. Go tell everyone the good news. Bye.
News.